Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 120. Welcome. Okay, so let's just get started and I'll show you what I got done this week. Okay, so I've been working on a lot of animals, amigurumi animals. Last week I was telling you I had lots of animal parts going on. Well, I got two of them finished. And so the first one is this is actually, the name of the pattern is Milo the Hippo, and it is by tartarumis.com. I will link all the patterns in the description box below. But anyway, here is my finished hippo. I think he turned out really cute. I used a yarn, it's a big twist yarn from Joann's, I think it's called Sincerely, I think. Anyway, I forget the color. It's gray something. I don't remember. But anyway, I think he turned out really super cute. I like the way, I can't really see, but I like the way the eyes are stitched with the little eyelids that use yarn. I think that's really cute. Anyway, so here is my hippo all ready to go. And then also, I was working on a monkey. I've been working on him for the past couple of weeks, or I don't know how long, 2 or 3 weeks, right? On and off, I don't know. Anyway, this is Milo the Monkey, and the website that I found this pattern at is the Friendly Red Fox, okay? So here's Milo, he's all done. I've got his arms and legs stitched on and his tail. The only thing I changed as far as the pattern is in his tail, I crocheted around a pipe cleaner, and so his tail is semi bendable, so you can curve it or however position you want him. But anyway, and he does sit down really well, so I think he looks really cute. So these two will be going together. I don't think the ultimate recipient will get both or the same household. I'm not sure. But it's going to the same person that was wanting me to make them. So I will be giving those to her this weekend. Okay, so I have those two finished objects. And that's all. I don't have any other finished objects. I really wanted to get those finished because, as you know, I've got more animals lined up to be made in my queue of animal making. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a little bit. That will be upcoming. Okay, so for my works in progress, I am working on the notebook paper blanket. It is a pattern that I found at the website called A Crafty Concept. I'm reading my notes here, making sure I get it right. Okay, so let me show you how much I've got done on that. I did enlarge it, the width of it, more than what the pattern said, because I think the pattern only had it being like 32 inches wide, and I felt like it needed to be a little wider than that for what I wanted it for. And so here I've got, this is what I've gotten so far. I'll have to hold up a section so then you can see it better. Okay, it is just Red Heart Super Saver in white and light blue. Okay, and I did increase it. I don't think I've counted the stitches. I just did a half double crochet foundation row when I was making it. That was a wonderful suggestion by one of my awesome viewers, and so I went ahead and did that, and so I like that. I just kept doing it until I thought it was a good size. In fact, I think it's maybe a little bit wider than I was thinking, but I'm not going to pull it out. It's what's going to be. So that's how much I've gotten so far. It's just a repeat, all half double crochets. You do like 7 rows of white and then 2 rows of the blue, and then you repeat 7 and then 2. So I am ready to connect my white back again. As you see, I haven't weaved in all my ends. I will try to keep up with that because I don't want to have all the ends that I have to weave in at the end. And so before I put on the next color, which will be the white, I will go back and weave in these ends, so I'll keep up with them. So anyway, that's how that's going, and you just do it until you get it the width that you want. And of course you want it to be a rectangle because of how a notebook paper is. And then the very top you do extra amount of white, so that way you'll have that heading section just like on a piece of paper. Okay, and then of course then I will put I think it's like a surface crochet or something, a red vertical line that's for the margin. Okay, and then of course I will have the notebook paper holes or whatever. It'll be just these gray circles that are attached, 3 of them. Anyway, so I worked on that a little bit this past weekend as well. Let's see. My other works in progress is I started the next square for the unraveled mitten, her crochet along the Stash Buster squares, and this is square number 18. It is, I believe it's the grit stitch, I think. Anyway, I started working on that, but I've only got this much done. And I see that it's, let's see, where is it? I may have to rip it out and start over, which will be no big deal because I've only got that much done. But it's because this end right there is leaning, and I'm thinking I must have missed a stitch or something there that caused that to make a diagonal. I was going to pull out one of my previous squares because I want to see if it's wide enough. Yeah, it's wide enough. It pretty much would be the, so I don't need, I can stay with this stitch count, but I'm thinking I might need to put in another stitch there. I don't know, maybe I can just unravel it back a little bit and count my stitches and see if that's going to be okay. But anyway, I'm just using scrap yarns for these. I'm using number 3 weight yarns, just some baby yarns and some leftover mandala cakes that are 3 weight, number 3 yarn. This one happens to be a part of a oh my gosh, it just left my head here. What is this one? I can't remember. What is that one called? Oh, I'm determined. I have to know. Oh, it's Wood Nymph. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's what that is Wood Nymph. Okay. So anyway, I don't know if I will stripe this one or I'll just do the whole entire square, which probably would only get this outer color there. We'll see what I do with it. But anyway, working on that, I believe, let's see, I think, yeah, the square came out last week, so that means next week, by next video, number 19 will be out. So I need to go ahead and go get this done. So anyway, that is my only other works in progress. That's it. So the majority of my week was spent on finishing up those 2 animals and a little bit on the notebook paper project, the blanket. And of course that, now the notebook paper blanket, it will be for my daughter-in-law who I had done the pencil banner for, and I'm going to be making it for her. She is a teacher, elementary school, 3rd grade, and so that's going to be for her classroom. So, and she said that she took the banner and she hung up on her classroom door outside of her door to her classroom, and she said that a lot of people commented on it and they thought it was real neat. And even the kids thought, oh, they liked it so much. It's a big pencil, you know. So she was telling them about this blanket that is going to be looking like a piece of notebook paper, and they thought that was just awesome. So I need to go ahead and hurry up and get it finished so she can take it to her classroom. So I think that's cool. It's always nice to hear that people enjoy or get a kick out of something that you did. So I was glad to hear that. Okay, so that's all of my finished objects, my works in progress. Of course, I've got some sleeping ones going on, but some of those will get picked back up this week, hopefully. Now, for upcoming, I'll go ahead and do that. As you know, I've got more animals in my queue, I guess you could say, waiting to be made. And so next up is Benedict the Bear, and that is a Jess Huff pattern. think last week I showed you I had some body parts done, which I do. I don't have his head. I didn't work any on it this week. I have to make his head, and I think one of his legs. All the other ones are made. And I think like the little parts, like the ears and the tail, I think they're made. So I just need the head. Yeah, the head and a leg or something. And so I should hopefully get that one. That one should be a finished object this coming week. I'm thinking for next week. And to go along with that, though, I need to do Marty the Moose, which is, I believe, Marty the Moose is from the Left-Handed Crocheter. That's right. So that will be upcoming. I need to go ahead and get his body parts started. That is the pattern. That is the pattern that I bought this big yarn for. So I will be cracking into this soon. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, and I talked to the lady last night, and I told her that the monkey and the hippo would be available, or I'll bring it to her on Sunday and give it to her, or yeah, get it to her. And so she thought that was great, and then she answered me back. I mean, she answered me back, said that was awesome. And I sent her pictures. She thought they were real cute. And but then she also said, "Do you have a pattern for a puppy?" And so I said, "Well, oh, I'm sure I do." But I did tell her that I've got to get the bear and the moose made, and I said that if she's not in a hurry, then I can do a puppy for her after that. So she said there was no rush. So there'll be a puppy in my future. So be looking for that. Okay, now last week I did show you a preemie hat that I had made for my NICU Halloween hat drive that I'm participating in. And I did not get the second preemie hat started. I have the pattern picked out. I'm sure you remember because I talk about this every time, but I set a goal for the month, for the year, to do 3 per month up to October, so I would have 30 to donate. Okay, so last week I showed you preemie hat number 1 for September, so now I need to do preemie hat number 2. And so that's the one I was talking about. I already found a pattern. I believe it's going to be a giraffe. So be looking for that. I'm hoping I'll get that done and I'll have it to show you for next week. Because then I have to do number 3 after that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that one. So anyway, so preemie hat number 2 should be done for next week. Now also the Jada and Stitches blanket. There was a bonus pattern of some little mushrooms that you could make, and I did not make them. She's had a few bonus patterns. I think this may be the 3rd one, because she had one for clouds to be put on the blanket, and also a different type of tree, like a pine tree, and I have not made any of those. And then, like I said, this mushroom pattern, which is really cute. But I think I'm going to wait until right at the end, and then so that way I'll know where all the remaining appliques are going to go on the blanket, and then I will decide where I want to put them, or if I want to add them. They were just extras. But I'm thinking that it's about time for her to come out with the next applique pattern. So today is Thursday, so maybe tomorrow, because it's always on a Friday, so maybe it'll be coming out tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm excited to see what the next applique will be that we will be putting on the blanket. You know, last week, or not last week, but the last one she put out was the tractor, and so I had showed you the tractor that I had put on my blanket. And so I'm curious as to what the next, if there's going to be animals, you know, or there's going to be maybe hay bales, or, you know, something, or maybe there's going to be a trailer that's going to go on the tractor. I don't know. We'll see. And so we'll see what that's going to be. I think there's 4 more appliques left, which will get us to the end of the year. I think she said 4. But anyway, what would that be? September, October, November, December. Yeah, 4. So I'm really enjoying this crochet along that I am participating in with her. I think it's really been fun, and I've really been enjoying the other people that have been making them and showing what theirs, how theirs are coming out, both on here on YouTube, but also over on my Facebook group. They've been sharing pictures of their blankets as well. So I really appreciate that, because I really like to see other people's projects. So a plug for my Facebook group. It is just Yarnjoy Podcast. So come over, join us, and post pictures of the projects that you're working on. Okay, that would be awesome. Okay, let's see. What else is upcoming? Oh, goodness. Let's see. And I told you Stash Buster square number 19. And then we got the bear, the moose, the puppy. I believe there's maybe a pink unicorn that's going to be created before Christmas, possibly. And I think a red fox. I'm thinking I need to be looking to pick out the perfect patterns for those. So just come along and stay tuned and watch what I come up with. Okay, so also I would like to say that I did participate in the charity make-along that Amber of Ooh Ah Crochet did hostess, and she recently posted a picture where she had taken the items to the elementary school where she had donated. It's the school that her children go to. And she had a little clip of the principal and the vice principal and a couple of the teachers going through the items and looking at all the awesome things that different people had sent in to donate, hats and scarves, and like the backpack buddies that I had done, bookmarks, and so many wonderful things. And so the video showed them looking through them, and they just appreciated everything that everybody had sent. Well, Amber, just as a thank you for participating in her make-along, she sent me a little package, and I received it in the mail today, and so I was gonna go ahead and show you. The first thing was she sent me this little, it's like a little mini notepad that's got pages in it to write on. She wrote in the verse page there, and it just saying, you know, thank you for participating in the make-along, and she said that she appreciated my support because I had sent items in. So I think that's cute. It's shiny. Says trick or treat. So that was in the package, and then also she made me some stitch markers and keychain, and I think that's great. This is my favorite. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I have a piece of paper here. I was going to try to hold it up and see. It's got letters, and it's the keychain section. On the end there is an octopus, but then if you turn it to the side, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Yarnjoy. So I think that's awesome. I like the way that it's personalized like that, and it is on a ring that I can use as a keychain or on a bag or whatever I decide to use it on. So that's awesome. And then she also included 4 different types of stitch markers. This one says blessed, and it's got some beads on it. And it's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit longer than the others, so I may use that as a zipper pull maybe on a bag. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, last week I did some organizing in here. I don't know if you can't really tell that much, maybe a little bit back there, but in a closet I have over here to this side, I had 2 drawers that was full of fabric, and it was just shoved in there, really no organization whatsoever. I pulled them all out and at least folded them up to see and reminded myself what kind of fabric I had or how much, and so it kind of put me in the mood to make some bags. So I might be doing a little bit of sewing maybe, but anyway, so I can use some of these as zipper pulls on the bags, plus I can use them as stitch markers. So that's what I was getting at. Long explanation, sorry. But anyway, so this was on there. There's one here that is a heart with wings, kind of like an angel, and she has some beads that she added. I don't know if you can see it, but she had some beads that she added to the top to make it look like an angel with the halo. It's really cool. And then she also, let's see, there's a heart right here that says love. And this one, which is a hand, and then it's got a little heart that dangles from it that says made with love. So anyway, these are so cute. And I made a purchase today. Actually, I went over to her Etsy shop because she does have a sale, 15% off, and she's got some really cute stitch markers and things over there. And she has a sale going on right now, so I popped over there and I ordered some more stitch markers from her, and so I'm going to have a nice collection of ooh-ah goodies, I told her. So that's awesome. She did a great job. So go check out her Etsy shop as well. I will link it below. Okay, so that was my Happy Mail that I received. Let's see, and then next section will be, my Super 7 of the week. For several weeks now, I've been doing a section at the end of my podcast, which is a video that is called the Super 7 Podcasters or YouTubers of the Week. These are people I subscribe to. I have either recently found or I have been subscribed to them for a while, both. And I just want to share them with you because there may be somebody that you don't know and you may enjoy their channel. And so I would like for you to check them out and subscribe if you like their channels and give them support. You know, we all like to support each other. So the first channel I want to shout out is Granny D, and her channel is called, I hope I get it all right, it's called Knit, Purl, and Squirrel with Granny D Thompson. I believe that's what it says. Anyway, so Granny D, she is the sweetest thing. I enjoy her so much. She goes live almost every day, so you can always usually catch her live and get in on the chat. It's a lot of fun to interact with everybody on there, and she's so supportive of everybody. You know, she always says, okay, everybody subscribe to everybody, go do your thing, you know. She's so funny. She makes me laugh, and she's so sweet. And she knits and crochets. She doesn't do just all lives. She does yarn hauls as well. She shows some of the stuff that she's working on. And also what she also does, which is I've really been enjoying, she's been reading aloud. She'll pick a book that is in the public domain, which means that you can do that. You can read it aloud. It's not, the copyright has expired or something, I think. And right now she's doing Little Women, and I'm behind though because I think I'm on chapter 2. But I really like it because I'll put it on and then I'll just sit and crochet and I'll listen to her reading to us, and it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. She does that. She's also like I said, she also does lives. And just go check out Granny D. You will be glad that you did. Okay, next one is Freeze Baby's Fiber Frolic, and that's Cindy. Okay, so Cindy, she's been making videos for a while, and she knits, she crochets, she does yarn hauls and reviews, and I really enjoy watching the things that she's making. She loves to make very colorful projects, and I really like that. And so go check out Cindy and subscribe to her channel if you haven't. Okay, number 3 is, and this is no particular order, okay? So number 3 is Jeannie's Creations. Hi, Jeannie. She is very sweet. She's on a lot of the lives different times when I'm on, and so we kind of chat together. And she's a very sweet lady. She shows yarn hauls, Happy Mail, some of the things she's working on. She hasn't been making very many videos. I mean, she's only been in YouTube making videos for only a couple of months, I think. So she doesn't have that many videos right now. But go check her out and welcome her to the Yarny community and give her some support and go see what she's up to. Okay, number 4 is Kim's Crochet and Knits. Now, Kim has been making videos for about 8 months or somewhere around there, something like that, and she crochets and knits just like her channel name says. She recently had made some amigurumis that were really cute. I really enjoyed seeing those. And she does yarn hauls and Happy Mail and all kinds of different things. She's very enjoyable to watch. So go check out Kim at Kim's Crochet and Knits and subscribe to her channel if you haven't. Okay, number 5. Yeah, number 5 is Christy Tullis. Now, she does a lot of tutorials. They're amigurumi tutorials. I don't think I've seen any blog videos or anything like that. Main thing she has is tutorials, and but she is very good. If you are looking for help with your amigurumis, like sewing on faces, connecting the arms and the legs in a way that looks good, if you're having trouble with any of that sort of stuff, even maybe stuffing them, I think, and like invisible joins and increases and decreases and all stuff about amigurumis, go check out her channel because she's got some great tutorials where she shows you exactly how she puts them together, including the, like I said, stitching on noses and stuff. And I really have learned a lot from watching her channel. So go check out Christy Tullis. Okay. Number 6 is Nana Loves Crochet, and that's Lori. Okay, so Lori, she crochets, and she's new. She's only been doing videos, I think just a couple of months, maybe, something like that. What I think is awesome about her channel is she does a lot of charity, like she does kids blankets and things for charity. She also, I think it's her along with her granddaughters, I think she said. Anyway, they like to go rescue dolls, like from thrift stores and stuff, and a lot of times the thrift stores, you know, the dolls don't have any clothes on or anything, and so they'll get dolls like the American Doll size, and smaller. I don't know if she does that much as far as Barbie doll size, but she does the larger, like the American Girl dolls, and maybe a little smaller than that. But anyway, so they what they call rescue the dolls and take them home and clean them up, and then she crochets dresses and outfits for them, and it's very cute. She does such a great job making them look just brand new again, and so I think it's very interesting to see that. So go ahead and check out Lori at Nana Loves Crochet and subscribe to her channel if you haven't. Okay, the last one, number 7, is Ninja Bunny Crochet, and that's Dawn. Okay, so I've just recently found her. I think she was on one of the live chats or something, and I'm always that's one place I do find channels is when I'm chatting in some of the live streaming and the chats. I will look to see who's commenting, and then I will see if there's people in there that they have channels and I don't even know about, and so that way I'll follow the link into their channel and see if they make videos, and so that's how I do find some of the new ones that I've been talking to you about. So anyway, Dawn at Ninja Bunny Crochet. She's got a lot of tutorials, and what I like, it's tutorials that are quick little projects that don't use a whole lot of yarn. It might be hats. I think I've seen little pouches and bags and things that she makes, mug cozies, and then even tutorials showing particular stitches, like how to do the magic circle, invisible join or decreases, and stuff like that. But very useful tutorials. And since I had mentioned last week that I feel like I've got so much yarn over there and places that you can't see, I really want to make it a mission of mine to use up some yarn, and so I want to make sure I hang on to her channel, and so that way I can go through her tutorials and see which ones I want to pick out to do, and to use up some of my extra yarn. So anyway, go check out Dawn's channel as well. Okay, so that is it. I do want to thank my subscribers, as I always do. Thank you for the subscribers that have been with me from the beginning, and thank you so much to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it so much. We're getting so close to 6,000 subscribers. Oh, I can't believe it. I think I looked and it was like 5,970 something. So we're getting really close to 6,000, and I think that's just so awesome. Thank you all so much. I wouldn't have that many subscribers, of course, without you subscribing. So I think that's just awesome. I just love sharing the stuff that I love to do. It just makes my day. So thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I do make weekly videos showing you all the things that I do. I know here recently I've been making a lot of the amigurumi toys and things just because of the orders that people have asked me to do. But ordinarily I do try to make a variety of different projects, blankets and shawls, and I don't make that many hats or wearables, but I do like to make a lot of charity items. I like to donate to charity, and just all kinds of things. I really love a challenge to try things out. So come along with me and watch and see what I make, and I will always share the patterns with you, so that way you can make that project too if you're interested. So I would appreciate your subscriptions, and just come along and see what I get into. Okay, so that's it, I think. Yeah. So everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.